up onto the horse bareback. Have you ever tried to get on a horse without a saddle? So that's fun enough, but then we would all line up and we would go to ride and we would take off, and all of the men, Native American men on their horses, I was the only gal, they would take off. And I would be holding on to my horse's mane, and they would see me behind them in a cloud. And so they renamed me Dust in Her Face. And from there, it went to Hey Dusty. And by the end, I was Dusty Mary. So that was my Native American name, and I wanted to wear this dress tonight to tell you about it. Thank you. Dances was nominated for 12 Oscars, and it won 7, including Best Picture. It also earned Oscars for John Barry's symphonic score and for Dean Semler's incredible cinematography, both of which are on display in this powerful depiction of a 19th century buffalo hunt. Now, the day before we were going to shoot the actual buffalo hunt, one of the women in the cast, who was one of the elders on the Rosebud Reservation of the Lakota tribe, suggested that some of us go to the Rosebud with her and do a sweat lodge, because she had some concerns about the safety of shooting the buffalo hunt. It was dangerous. So a bunch of us went, traveled 4 hours through the Badlands out to the Rosebud Reservation, and we did prayer and a sweat lodge and a ceremony to pray for the safety of the actors and the safety of the animals. The next morning, everybody got up in the dark, and we all drove out. There must have been about 100 of us watching the filming of the buffalo hunt. And we lined up on a ridge, and we were standing behind our vans and jeeps because we didn't want to spook the buffalo, nor if the buffalo decided they wanted to say hello, did we want to be in their direct path. So you've got all these people with, styrofoam coffee cups whispering to each other in the early morning light. The actors are all on their horses in their paints, and we're waiting, and then you suddenly hear this thunder, and the sky is completely cloudless. And then far, far off of the ridge, you start to see these little black dots, and more black dots, and more black dots, until eventually there's this extraordinary wave, this blanket of black coming down the hill, and the sound's getting louder and louder. It was really one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. The buffalo came in, and the stuntmen on their horses, and Kevin Costner on his, with his rifle, went down into the buffalo. The cameras were rolling, and suddenly Kevin Costner falls off his horse. Now, this isn't just the star. This is the director. This is the producer. And this is my husband. I wanted to wear this dress. I'm not teasing. Anyway, Kevin falls off his horse, so everyone just, a collective gasp. His stuntman goes in. We see him put his arm down. Of course, we assume he's going to pull Kevin out of the fray. But instead, Kevin grabs him, pulls him off his horse, gets on, and takes off. Back into the shot. So I just want to give Kevin Costner an applause for that courage. It was one of the most, if not the most extraordinary couple of months of my life. So once again, everyone, we have David Newman and the Hollywood Bowl Orchestra playing John Barry's music from Dances with Wolves.